season?
I mean, I'm excited. I think our guys are finally excited to, to play somebody else. Lots unknown, which is still exciting, and I'm just really looking forward to this group getting out there, and I think we got a lot to build on.
In the limited time you've had with this team, what have you learned about them?
I think they're willing to put the work in, and I think, to me, that's the thing that I look forward to, because I think this team's – we're just scratching the surface. I think we're going to get better as the year goes on. I think we got to be relentless, and we got to play as a group. We got to play as a team for us to have success.
It's a little bit different with only one game for the weekend, and you have so many new guys and guys you want to get into life. How are you going to manage that roster?
Well, one, when you have injuries off the top like we do, it eliminates a couple of guys. So, we're going to be close right as it is with our health. So, a lot of guys are going to get in. There's only probably going to be one or two that actually don't get in this weekend that are healthy.
And, Coach, what do you expect out of a team like Mercyhurst going into the first game at Erie?
Well, I've known Rick a long time, and obviously, they put a team on the ice that competes at a high level, and if you're not ready and playing your best, you're going to get beaten. I say that a lot, and I got a lot of respect for them. Our team has a lot of respect for Mercyhurst, and we know it's going to be a packed house over there again on Saturday night, so we got to play our best.
As much as you want to see the team progress throughout the season and get better and better, but you also know the first game can be very important when it comes to the end of the season in terms of pairwise and everything. Has that been stressed to this team again?
Well, I mean, I don't think we've gotten into the trenches on that quite yet, but I think the talk and the communication's been focused on day one, and I think that's been pretty clearly stated that everything we're doing right now is for Saturday night, and that is it. And that's kind of how I've always approached things, and that's what we've talked about so far.
Special teams, you say they win or lose games for you, but again, with limited practices, not going against another team, how can you get those teams ready for Saturday?
You do as best you can, really, to be honest with you. You go out some days, power play looks great. Next days, your penalty kill looks great. We'll find out in a hurry on Saturday night. Hopefully, we do a good job of being disciplined and stay out of the box. That's the best way to work on your PKs, just not doing it at all. In a game, we'll work on it in practice. But those are the things that we'll find out in a hurry here Saturday night, and things that we'll build on.
I think that's it for me. Thanks, Coach.
One question that you may or may not want to answer. Who's your starting goalie?
Yeah, we'll see. We haven't talked about that at all, and I know you and I have gone through this, and I just love the three that have been out there and competing every day. That's what I enjoy the most, and they brought it all, and I think it makes each other better, and we'll see what we do for Saturday.
Start of the season, your thoughts on going into this year?
Yeah, I think we've done a lot of great work over the last month and a bit, so I'm kind of excited to showcase what we've been doing on Saturday.
A lot of new players on this team. How can you guys get together so quickly and be ready for the start of the season?
Yeah, we've done a lot of team bonding stuff. We played paintball. We're all pretty cohesive as a group, and I think we've done a great job, and I don't really think that's a problem. So I think we're all getting along, and we're all ready to go for Saturday.
Some of the young guys on this team, how do you prepare them for college hockey?
Yeah, I think that you just got to get your feet wet and get into it. Like I said last year, I got a little bit of a welcome to the league moment. I got hammered and my helmet flew off the ice. So, I mean, they're all really good players, and I'm excited for them to get going on Saturday.
And also, again, going into the 3 games before you start the Big Ten, what do you guys hope to accomplish before you get into the Big Ten schedule?
Yeah, I think that Rolls has been preaching just one game at a time. Take every game like it's your last. So I think that's where we're gonna approach it. Take one weekend at a time. Got Mercyhurst, and that's what we're focusing on.
Your pick preseason All Big Ten first team. What are your thoughts on that?
Yeah, I mean, obviously it's a huge honor, but at the end of the day, that's not what wins championships. I think that as a group that we're ready to go, and obviously great to be recognized, but at the end of the day, it doesn't really mean much.
What excites you most about the start of the season?
I think just all the new guys. I mean, we have a bunch of new guys here this year. I think we only had 8 or 9 returners. So, I mean, I'm excited to see how they play and excited to learn from them. I mean, when there's that many new guys, there's just that much more you can learn from.
And how do you guys get acclimated quickly and have a cohesive team?
I mean, it's pretty easy every year. Everyone loves the game so much, and that's what brings us together and unites us as a team.
This season, coming off of last season, what's the motivation for this year?
Well, we want to get that Frozen Four, and that was a tough game to lose to Quinnipiac, and it didn't sit well with all of us over the summer. So that's the goal.
How much did you think about that?
Oh, every day, every time you're on the ice, you think about it because you're just that close.
So also that means you need to be starting the season off to a good start. 2 years ago, early games maybe have cost you an NCAA. So how important is it to get off to a good start?
Yeah, it's very important. Those out of conference games are key. They're very key. And in the past, we've had lost some, but we're going to be dialed in. We've been stressing it in practices, and we've been talking about what happens when we do lose those out of conference games. So we'll be dialed in.
What do you think is the strength of the team?
Strength of the team. I mean, I think just that we're so close. Like I think that's going to be the number one thing. Like the culture in the locker room is out of this world. Everyone gets along really well.